and sometimes women can orgasm, and like, you know, I told you this is weird.
just a wee bit.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Ask Kabaji, and this is my brother. I'll let him formally introduce himself to you.
Sure, I'm Shophar, her brother, and we're about to talk about sexual energy. So it's not going to be awkward at all with a brother and sister.
That's a little strange, I would say. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to ask him a few questions, things that I think you guys would want to know, because my brother, as he said, he deals with sexual energy, and I know that especially a lot of us ladies out there, we have a lot of questions, and a lot of women go to him because they have certain concerns, they want certain energies moved, and he'll explain what that means. Tell us what it is exactly that you do.
All right. Well, what I do is an energy and body-based work that removes emotional and sexual tension and trauma from the body.
What is the difference between Tantra and energy work?
Okay, well, best way I would describe it as energy work, more or less, is a type of Tantra. It's a branch of Tantra.
Okay.
Tantra more or less just means to weave your awareness into whatever you're doing. So I mean, you could be cooking or jogging. Okay. And that's Tantra. Whatever you pay undivided attention to, that's Tantra. Okay. I kind of separate myself from the term just because in the West, there's a lot of association with Tantra just with sex. Okay. And like we said before, I like to associate this more with sensual. Yeah. Sensuality. Yeah. So, I know whenever I mention the word, it's like, that's why I don't really like to try to tell people what you do, because whenever I say Tantra, even though you do deal with sensuality, sexuality, intimacy, people automatically just hear sex. That's what they equate Tantra to. So, yeah. So that's a good thing to know. Yeah. So what a basic session would look like is you just come in and you can bring your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you feel comfortable with to the session. And I ask some questions initially about what's going on with you, your energy, your health background, some things that let me know where the energy is showing up and where it may be deficient. And then from there, what will happen is, your significant other would leave, and we would start the session. In the session, I would touch either your hands, feet, head, stomach, back. I don't touch the breasts, the genitals, or the inner thighs or anything. There's no fondling, no kissing during the session, but I will touch different parts of your body with your permission, of course. Or I may not touch your body at all if you're very sensitive to the energy. So, when I say I don't touch the body at all, that means I may hover my hand above your body. For those of you who are familiar with like Reiki, it kind of looked like a Reiki session.
So you were talking about earlier about doing energy work and women being able to orgasm on the table. This is weird. I got the work done and it definitely felt good.
Not by me.
Not by him. And it felt good, but I didn't get to that level. I didn't even know honestly that you could. So tell me how that happened.
Well, because essentially we are at our core, we're orgasmic anyway. Okay. So what really keeps us from that experience, just walking down the street or enjoying our car ride a lot, is because our mind edits it. Okay. So during this, what happens is the person that's projecting the energy is holding a space where you go deep enough in yourself and you help basically pull the other person with you, and you experience that core. Yeah. It's always there. It's just shifting our awareness. Like there's always these radio waves out there. You shift yourself over to that channel. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And the body is orgasmic. Like it's not just the genitals. It's like your foot, your hand, everything has the potential.
I was going to ask you that. So why is it that so many women are having issues like reaching orgasm or climaxing?
It's because of the mind. It's because of the mind. The mind edits.
Get out of your head.
Yeah. Watch her video. Watch that. Put the link in there.
I will.
Because she had a video about getting out your head. Was perfect. Yeah. And that's exactly it, because the mind edits and holds us back from these experiences, because the mind wants to be in control. One of my teachers, the way he said that it's like, this is the body's experience, and the body is supposed to be driving, but the mind is always grabbing the wheel from the passenger side, and that's what's happening. Yeah. Keeps us away from the orgasm.
So we're thinking too much. Exactly. Overthinking.
Exactly.
Okay. If someone was a little apprehensive about going all the way in right now and calling you. What is the first tip that you may give them as a way to start the healing process, or to get comfortable with the idea of opening themselves up to someone like yourself?
Yeah, I would say just the thing that I actually started with myself to introduce me to the subtle energy and movement was Qigong.
Okay.
Qigong. It's a
Okay.
breathing system from out of China, and I would say that's very essential. It's very powerful, but it's very simple.
Yeah.
So I would say
he got our mom doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually gotta try it because I've been doing yoga. I told you, I've been doing yoga a lot, which is helping me with learning how to meditate and stuff. But yeah, I'll check out the Qigong. Actually, I'll record a video when I do it. Maybe I'll have my broski help me with that too. You are located in San Diego, California, but let's say someone in Virginia or Europe, for that matter, wants to contact you. Can they? Are you accessible? Can you help them? Like?
Oh yeah, no question. Because in quantum physics, they're telling us that time and space are basically more or less an illusion. That energy is non-local. That's a scientific way of saying that energy can be in more than one place at one time. That sounds crazy and it's really hard to wrap our brains around it, but this energy work really does show that. So to answer your question, it doesn't matter where the person is on the planet. If we can connect over the phone or Skype, you can feel the energy.
Okay.
Sweet.
So,
you can reach me at Fosho Energy Work. That's FOSHO energywork.com, and then phone number is 804-306-8605, and email at info@foshoenergywork.com.
all right. Thank you.